In this video I complete my largest single commission to date at this incredible country estate in Scotland. Over the course of the next 2 months, we build an entirely drystone dovecote, or home for doves, using 40 tons of stone. This was a challenging yet highly rewarding project which I'm incredibly proud of. Now sit back and relax while we take care of all the hard work. Good morning everyone, it's day 4 of the build and we're making slow but steady progress, and most importantly of all, it's looking absolutely fantastic. There's Martin and Stevie working hard. Done, just like that.
It's a lonely road to travel on. It's a heavy loss to be alone. Now I finally think I found someone to guide me through the storm.
Finally got all the viz wires in, which are these stones here, which radiate out from this central point. They all have to be shaped to a taper and they go back into the wall. This stone will go halfway back and another similar shaped piece will meet at the back of the wall, and these stones here generally go right through. They do all lock together. The weight on the top and the stones, which are known as the abutments coming in from the side, they provide all the strength. They stop these stones from moving, and they can't obviously go down the way because they form a geometric lock, and that really is incredibly strong. Indeed, you get drystone bridges that can carry large vehicles over the top of them, and the more weight that you put above, the stronger the arch gets. This is a job that I expected would take probably about 3 days to actually build the arch, and in fact it took 6. Probably got a little bit carried away just trying to get the joins as tight as possible, but in the end those details will really show up, and as you approach from the house, I think the arch will be a cracking feature. Once we finish building, when we move the former here, we'll drop this out and you'll be able to see the stonework on the underside of the arch. That actually took quite a long time to get really tight. Of course you can't see that detail, and so you have to really check carefully by trying to lift the stone up and keeping looking underneath just to make sure that the faces are fully contacting the form, otherwise we'll have some big holes at the end which really wouldn't be good. But I think it really is taking shape now, and absolutely delighted with the way the arch is looking. Sir Fraser Morrison and his wife Lady Morrison have commissioned this beautiful stone carving which has been made by Gardner Malloy of Preston Pans. He's an absolutely fantastic stone carver. I'll put his website in the description of this video and you can go and check out some of the other work he's done. This carving is the coat of arms of the Morrison family. Sir Fraser Morrison was awarded a knighthood from the Queen. You can tell in the coat of arms that this is the case by the fact that the knight's helmet looks straight ahead. Other forms of nobility also have a knight's head, but often they're looking to the side, either left or right. Talking to Gardner, I found out that the 3 flowers here and the castle with the waves may have been parts of coats of arms from different families, and due to a marriage these have come together to form one shield. At the top of the stone carving here we have tenax propositi, so that's Latin, and loosely translated that means that tenaciousness pays off. When Gardner's made this stone carving, he's also added the batter of the drystone walls. There's an angle which relates to the batter on the side of the dovecote, and that should mean that when we put it in flat on its base, it doesn't protrude from the edge of the wall. So go and check Gardner's work out and we'll get busy and install this carving in the wall of the Doocot.
Say you think about me because I'm starting to doubt we will find our way back to each other when you're on the other side of the world.
Project's really coming together well now. On Friday we finished off by putting 4 cornerstones on. There's 2 here and 2 in the far away corners. Those are the stones that the roof will rest on. We're going to build in between and possibly take those stones back off again so that when we put the roof on we can see what we're doing, make sure that the timber's not hanging up in any of the stones, and then put them back on from the inside if needed. There's a slight overhang on the roof, so it might not be possible to put them on from this side. It's to be a real scorcher today, so we're here nice and early. It's actually to be the hottest day ever recorded in Scotland tomorrow, so let's crack on and get that done. I don't know how hot it's to get. You can tell it's a warm day in Scotland when the sun cream's going on. What factor's that, Martin?
30.
Just 30?
Just 30.
Looking for a tan today?
Just to match my age.
It's going to be a warm one, eh? Factor 50 for me.
50 for me.
50 wallpaper paste.
Yes, that's really thick.
Quite a large part of the work that I've done on the timber work for the roof is just so that it can be lifted onto the top of the Doocot once the stone structure is finished, and I think that'll be a lot easier than trying to work out height to slate the roof. I'm not a big fan of height, so I always do as much as I can on the ground. This will be where the woodwork sits on top of the stone. All of this section here will be unscrewed so that this can sit down, and it's just so that we can move it around.
Makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind. All the smoke is in the bathroom. I don't care at all, baby. You got my attention. So you were saying,
carry on, that'll do. Whoa, on you go out. Stop. Whoa. A wee bit, yeah. Out. Yeah. Let's go in. Whoa. Well, we finally got the roof on. I actually had to stop recording as we were putting it on, just it was more important to get it all done safely. So as you can see, sitting down really nicely on the stones there, and across to the other side. We just took 2 courses out to be able to get the roof on, and we'll put those stones back on from the inside, and then we shall get tidied up. Right, now as you can see, we've had a huge clear up and everything's coming together. We're at a point now where we've finished the construction, the roof's on, and we're ready to move the formwork. So I've cut through the bottom of the timbers. I'm going to knock those out with a hammer, and hopefully the formwork should come out nice and easily, and we'll be able to have a look at the underside of the arch. As simple as that. Let's hope it is.
The left side's better anyway.
Do you want to go inside, Finlay? You okay? I'll just knock these 4 pieces of wood out at the bottom, and then we'll just lower it down together and bring it out this way. Okay?
Yeah.
That's the plan. You ready?
My son would say.
Yeah. And if the arch collapses...
Sorry, Finlay, we'll bring you food.
Right, you okay, Finlay?
Yeah.
Right, let's see if she lowers down. Right, now we'll bring her forward at the same time, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming away nicely. Let's pull her forward. Well done. Oh, look at that.
Nice. That is so clean.
Happy?
Very happy. It's mega. Yep. Nice.
Look at that, absolutely thrilled with that. Eh?
Yeah.
It's the first time I've heard you speechless in the whole job, Mortar.
Lost for words.
Chuffed to bits with that. This is why it's important to take so much time when you're building an arch. You can see how tight the joins are. Really chuffed with that. So that's the stonework now complete. It's really great to get the formwork out and the Viz wires are looking really good, really strong, and I'm really delighted with the way the arch has turned out. It's nice to finally get a glimpse of the underside of it. Joins are looking really nice and tight. If we just take a little look inside. Here, these are the beams that will carry the first floor, and so they're about 7 foot off the ground, which leaves about 3 feet to the top of the stonework, and then a further 4 feet inside the roof. So there'll be lots of space for the doves to nest. I'll be adding a trap door here, and that'll leave access to be able to get in and clean the doves out. Here's the inside of the arch as well. There's a timber doorway which I've got to make. I'll make that next week. Favourite feature is probably the pot poles. Sometimes the simple things work the best. Really pleased with those. I do love to do these jobs. I'm really lucky to get the opportunity, and it's one of those jobs that I'll look back on in years to come and think, wow, we really built that. So. Sadly, I now have to say farewell to Martin, Finlay and Stevie. They can be found at Drystone Perthshire on Instagram, so go and check them out and let them know that I sent you. They've been a huge help and great fun to work with. Now I have to head off and collect some locally grown timber to complete this project. I'm going to use these pieces of larch to go around the doorway. They're just a bit too big. So Stephen's kindly said that he'll rip them up for me, and that'll mean that I don't have to do so much cutting back at the workshop.
Hey, I wish you could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. Staring at you, you don't even notice. Should've told you straight away. You don't have to be afraid anymore. I know you haven't noticed. You know that I won't let you go. Put your arms around me and I'll let you know how it feels when...
Before I fitted these hinges, I used the position of the hinges to hide modern screws below them so that they can't be seen. I just marked out where the hinges were going and then put a few screws through from the front into the timbers behind. I'll just turn the door over so that you can see the back. I have put modern screws through from the back. Now of course I can't hide all the screws that need to go into the front of the door with the position of the hinges. They don't actually catch this last board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these handmade screws from the front. Before I hammer these nails in, I'm going to pilot drill a small hole in first, just so that I don't split the boards.
Should've told you straight away everything I have to say, but I'm afraid and I know you haven't noticed. You know that I won't let you go. Put your arms around me and I'll let you know how it feels when time goes slow. And I won't let it rush when I see you dance, and the moment comes when I fall and time goes slow. I fall into you. I fall into you.
Right, I'm really getting there now. I've just got to make the nest boxes and also a door for up here at the side. Access is quite tight. I'm not very good working off a ladder, so I'm just going to make a frame round here which will sit back just 6 inches or so. It's quite nice to be able to see this stonework from the outside, so I don't want the door being too far out and then you can't see that. Taking shape. Hopefully there'll be some grateful doves. I think Martin's going to be down here every weekend cleaning them out. I don't think he's going to be able to keep away. I know he's really looking forward to seeing the doves in there, so get this door made and then on with the nest boxes and hopefully get this finished. If not today, then tomorrow.
Just sitting there on my chair, I'm staring at you. You don't even notice. Should have told you straight away. You don't have to be afraid anymore. I know you haven't noticed. You'll know. You'll know.
Well, here she is in all her glory, finally finished. It's taken about 1,300 man hours to build this. I've really loved it. I think Stevie, Finlay and Martin have all risen to the challenge, and I hope Sir Fraser Morrison and his wife Lady Morrison really enjoy it for many years to come. These jobs, when they come along, the things that are out of the ordinary that challenge you, it's really great to be given that opportunity. I know I'm very lucky and I don't take that for granted, and I hope we've created something quite special that'll stay in the landscape here for hundreds of years to come. And I look forward to seeing the doves arrive. They arrive in about 2 weeks time, and no doubt I'll update you about their arrival and how they're getting on social media, so check that out on Instagram. I'll put my handle down here at the bottom of the screen, and wherever you are in the world, I hope you're safe and well, and I'll look forward to seeing you again soon.